Good afternoon. I'm Natasha Kyla Atienza, and we are the first group to present climate change. In behalf of the subject Science, Technology, and Society, I would like to introduce Daisy Lazarcon, Siti Baniaga, Christine Adolfo, Jen Rose Barre, and Joshua Barce. To discuss our presentation outline, here is Christine Adolfo.
For the flow of our presentation, please brace yourself for the definition of climate change, causes of climate change, effects of the climate change, and lastly, our group objective. Here is Tasha to discuss the first definition.
So what is climate change? Climate change is a pattern of weather and related changes that occurs in oceans and land surfaces. It is important because it affects our livelihoods, our well-being, and our future enormously.
There are two kinds of causes of climate change. One aspect is the natural causes, which are the natural shifts in the movement of the sun, earth emissions, earthquake emissions, orbit variations of the earth.
Human activity is another element that triggers climate change. People are burning fossil fuels and turning land to agriculture from forests. Carbon dioxide, a greenhouse gas, is emitted by burning fuels. It is called greenhouse gas because greenhouse effect is created. So basically, climate change is partly man-made because many people are irresponsible and don't think of the consequences of their actions to the environment.
We also have here the causes of rising emissions of climate change. Burning coal, oil, and gases produces carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide. Cutting down forests, or what we call deforestation. Increasing livestock farming. Fertilizers containing nitrogen produce nitrous oxide emissions.
So what are the effects of climate change? The effects of climate change are temperature will continue to rise, hurricanes will become stronger and more intense, Arctic likely to become ice-free, more droughts and heat waves, health complications, and changes in precipitation patterns.
As much as possible, let's support local and organic foods. Since animals emit methane and other greenhouse gases, a meat-free diet contributes a reduction in our climate change. We can also join organizations that helps the environment. Since Gen Z and millennials are more into social media, we can use that platform to spread awareness.
Let us lessen the use of plastic since it is the main cause of flash floods because drainage are clogged. It also damages the aquatic life in which could also be the cause of their deaths. As a college student and being the ates and kuyas of the lower year levels, we could stand as a role model by spreading awareness to them and making movements that could encourage them to help lessen the effect of climate change.
Also, as a student, we can help to lessen climate change by conserving energy in our everyday life, like turning off your computer when not in use. Do not leave it on just to keep Facebook active. We could also drink tap or filtered water instead of bottled water. Encourage others to carry their drinking water in a reusable bottle. Plastic water bottles are an environmental disaster. This may sound a little, but a little goes a long way.
Lastly, as a student, let us also practice the proper waste disposal. Reuse, reduce, and recycle. With the simple and easy steps in segregating, we can already help prevent and lessen the catastrophic disasters that may happen. Tasha?
This would be the end of our presentation. We hope you learned something today. Thank you for listening and Padayon Nationalians.